So today we're working on a 1978 Yamaha, what is that called, ET250? Yeah, ET250. So someone did a carb swap on this thing. It used to have a carburetor that had its own fuel pump, a little bit like the old Tillotsons maybe. So they found a round slide VM 32 Mikuni to put on it, and it was cobbled on really bad. This spacer, don't know if you can see how well you can see it. Let's see with the light. This spacer I'm shining a light at angles the carb off and away from the secondary clutch. Well, they didn't use that. They had this thing cobbled on here and pretty much was darn near touching the secondary right here. In fact, the foam air filter they replaced the airbox with was touching. So we put that proper intake spacer back on. Had to search a long time to find the right flange, the rubber flange there, that would work with the spacer. Whole lot of searching on the internet. Finally found us the one part number that would work. I was concerned that the opening might be a little bit small for this 32, but it actually worked out really nice. Rejetted it. It was sitting there with a 340 main jet in it. We went down to a 220. Weren't able to tell what the pilot jet was, but we put a 30 in it. We bought a 30 and a 35, thinking, you know, we weren't quite sure where we were going to end up. Fought that for a long time, and it was still puking gas out the carb. Couldn't get it to run right, kept flooding out. Eventually we found out that the inlet valve, the needle valve, was the wrong style. It was not meant for a motor with a pulse fuel pump, but rather for a gravity feed. So just today we went and got the right 1.5 inlet needle valve assembly and got it on there. Did a little bit of tuning. The weather's kind of warm right now, so it's hard to do a good perfect tune on the carburetor. But this thing wouldn't even idle before. Now, well, let's take a look. Not too bad. Far cry from where it was. Still need to try to replace the airbox. We're trying to source one of those right now so that we can put it back to as normal as we can and have the airbox here instead of a foam air filter. But it's looking good. So that's all we have for this sled tonight. Bye.